Flirty, which is the soft pink. This is Given Golden. Nope. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be filming a video featuring this Patrick Ta Major Headline Blush Volume 2. This is the beautiful packaging. This is what the inside of the palette is looking like. So I'm going to be giving his foundation another try, as well as trying out this new blush palette. If this is something that you guys are interested in seeing, please stay tuned for the video. And if you are not subscribed to the channel and you like videos like this, please subscribe to the channel, as well as hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Let me get started with the skin, guys. Okay, I'm going to be using this Tarte Double Duty Beauty Hydrating Base Tape Primer. I tried this primer out one time before. I liked it, so I want to try it again, and I know that it's a very moisturizing formula. It smells like coconut. I'm putting it on my skin. It says primer plus moisturizer in one. 12-hour hydration, smooth, soothes, and plumps appearance. Improves and extends foundation wear. Infused with coconut, centella, Asiatica extract, jojoba, and vitamin E oil. So that is what the box looks like. And this is what the primer looks like. I'm hoping that this works differently or better under the Patrick Ta Major Skin Cream Foundation and Finishing Duo. I am still on the fence about this product. Like, I really thought it was a beautiful, beautiful product. And at first I was going to do like a full face of Pat McGrath, but then I was like, I want to try this foundation one more time. I want to give it a really good second chance. This primer definitely feels like a moisturizer. It's very, very, very moisturizing, which Patrick Ta said when you're putting this particular foundation on, you should definitely have very moisturized skin. So this is going to be primed and moisturized, and I'm also going to set it with my powder. Yeah, I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty powder to set my primer. Most of the time when I'm wearing foundation, I set the primer with a powder. So that's what we're going to do today. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder in the color Blondie. This is going to be under the foundation. This is a very oil absorbing powder, so we're gonna see how the foundation acts on top of this powder, because this is how I would normally wear it. This is gonna be the determining factor whether or not this foundation can actually work on oily skin. Because again, I thought the foundation was beautiful. I thought it was very, very natural. Like, if you like a natural look, then that foundation is gonna work for you. That's our face primed and set. This is the Patrick Ta packaging for the foundation, if you didn't see my last video. The box is very similar to the box that the actual Patrick Ta blush came in. It looks like they're the same color, but the component is different. Like, this one is a mirrored effect, which I love, and this one is more of a matte finish. I love that also. It's very pretty. It appears to be easier to clean than this one, because you see every fingerprint in this palette. I'm using this Makeup by xAriel brush. I really did enjoy these brushes. This is the A24 brush. I'm gonna go in with that brush to put our foundation on. This is the Makeup by xAriel sponge. I'm gonna give the primer about 5 minutes before I actually start applying it to the face. I want it to have time to really set in. I'm gonna go in with this Patrick Ta foundation. This is the color Deep 1. This is what it looks like. I thought it was a perfect match when I tried it the other day, and I really do love these brushes. You definitely have to build this foundation up to get the color payoff that you desire. I didn't find that it was very buildable the other day when I tried it. I tried to cover my hyperpigmentation under my neck, and I did not feel like it covered. Now, one thing that I realized, and I knew in the beginning, but I don't think I mentioned it the other day, I hate cream foundations for the simple fact that if I was doing somebody's makeup other than mine, it's not sanitary to dip this brush back into the product unless you are giving it to the person. And with a $52 foundation, you're not gonna give it to somebody unless you are charging them an astronomical rate, because this is a pretty pricey product. I guess you could probably scoop some out and put it on your hand and let it warm up and then try to, you know, use it like that. But it definitely takes a lot of building up of this product. We're gonna attempt to cover this area again like I did the other day, and it didn't stay on. I'm gonna make sure that I set my neck really well. We're gonna switch up the products a little bit that we used the other day because we want to see, you know, if this works with different variations of products and if the oil stays down. Now what I did like about it is that it appeared to stay in place. Here I go again. This is like my third time going over this area because I really want it to be covered. And I usually don't take my makeup all the way down, depending on what kind of clothing I'm wearing. Now I like the color of this, but I still think it's a little red, but I do like the color. You can neutralize it with your concealer, whatever concealer you put on with it. But I definitely see the moisture showing up already. So far, I think it looks pretty beautiful. Like I just love the way the skin looked when I wore this the other day. I had a very natural look. I'm gonna try this one size Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. I have it in the color Dark 4. This is another orangey toned concealer. It's very orange. I didn't realize that. I thought it was a little more neutral. I might be able to find something that I could brighten it up with just a little bit. But this is a very smooth feeling concealer. It's a kind of thick formula. I want to say this is a full coverage concealer. I'm just going back and giving products that I've tried a second chance just to see like what they do. This is the Tarte C concealer, and I have it in 2 different colors. I think I'm going to try this one just to give it like a little brightness. I was supposed to send them back because I didn't feel like these colors were suitable for me. I should probably tell you a little bit about this concealer, but I think I may have to tell you after I use it. I'm just gonna put it there. It's called the Tarte C Powerflex Full Coverage Vegan Concealer. It retails for $28 and it comes in 32 shades. They have many sizes. It has hyaluronic acid, is long wearing, cruelty free, niacinamide, vegan, and it's clean at Sephora. So far, I think this color looks good. A skincare powered smoothing and brightening full coverage concealer that delivers 24-hour hydration and moves with your skin so it won't cake or crease. Full coverage, matte finish, and of course it's a liquid formula. The hyaluronic acid delivers moisture, visible firmness, and suppleness. Niacinamide, a soothing ingredient that helps reduce the look of fine lines and dullness. Marine plants help reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles, and it's also smoothing and softening. This concealer offers a comfy yet powerful full coverage with a natural matte finish, HydraFlex technology that moves with skin so it won't cake or crease. It says it blurs and brightens dark under eye circles and feels like an eye cream with up to 24-hour hydration. It is waterproof, crease-proof, sweat-proof, and dermatologist tested. Now what I will say is, so far it's blended in pretty seamlessly. You see all of that texture on my forehead. I'm so upset. I do like the brightness that it's giving my forehead and my nose area. And let me see what it does for under my eyes, because that's where the real test is. If it creases or if it doesn't. I do like the brightness. I definitely like the brightness. I'm gonna tell you the color too, because I did not say what color I have. It definitely is looking pretty smooth under my eyes. I just need to blend out these areas and set it with some powder. Okay, I'm gonna take the brush that I used and just go around it. Okay, so I definitely like the brightness under my eyes. So far my eyes are looking smooth. I'm going to take the Patrick Ta powder and set under my eyes with this powder, because that's what it's for, to set like all your areas that basically you put concealer on. It's just a brightening powder. So I'll go with my same brush. I wonder why it's looking wet like that. I always use my same brush. I usually dip right into my powder, and it's like an oil coming off. Can you see that? Yeah, but that's alright. We're gonna still use it because I did enjoy this powder the other day. I like the color. I like that it's not stark white, and I wish that he would come out with this powder on its own. I did really enjoy the color of the powder, and I like what it did under my eyes. So hopefully, Patrick, if you ever watch this video that you will come out with a powder that is this color and this formula. Don't change the formula. I just like it. Now, with all of this moisture and oil that's coming on this powder, which it didn't have before, there's a lot of moisture in my face. That's what that means, because this is moisture from the concealer and from the makeup and the primer, and it's actually showing up on the brush. But I always dip my same brush in the powder. So far, I'm really, really loving that. I thought that I was filming. I put this powder on the rest of my face to set my areas here and also under my neck to see if it'll stay covered. This is the color Cinnabun. I was saying that I like this color. It's not too red. It is a little like orangey, but it's not too red, so it's not bad. And so far, I like it. I definitely see the moisture under my eyes. I feel like I need to set under my eyes with a different powder. Because do you see all of that moisture under my eyes? It looks like it might crease. I'm gonna leave it because I just have the Patrick Ta powder under this, so we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna throw a little light coating of this Dior Backstage powder on my face, only because I want to just bring like a little bit of color back, a little more color back to my face. Love that. I'm gonna spray my face with this Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray. I don't wanna mess up my eyes. If you guys are wondering what lashes these are that I have on, these are the Live-In Lashes, premium synthetic lashes from Velour. They are 100% vegan and cruelty free. I got them from TJ Maxx, and this is the style, yeah, Fluff and Cool. That's the box. Okay, so I don't know if I said this is the Makeup by xAriel sponge. I'm gonna go under my eyes with this Blondie powder because I want to finish under my eyes, so I'm gonna bake with it a little bit. I know that this is a light color powder, but I like the yellow tint. Now, because the other powder is orange and this one is yellow, I don't know what is gonna happen, but I want it to set under my eyes. I want it to bake under my eyes, so I'm gonna quickly finish under my eyes. This is the beautiful palette that I am using. I'm gonna take this brown color and this color and go under my eye with it and see what happens. See if they show up. I forgot to tell you guys. So this is the McGrath palette, if I did not say it. So these are the shadows that I have on my eyes. I didn't think it was gonna show up. So that's very dark. So I'm gonna take these two colors now, this one and this one, and buff out under my eyes and see what we come out with. I think that's good. I think I'm gonna take a small brush and I'm gonna take this color, that gold, because I did take a little bit of this gold and put on the lid. Let me put a little mascara on. Essence Lash Princess Full Lash Effect Mascara. I do like this mascara. Okay, so I feel like I need something else for the waterline. What is this? This is a NYX pencil, and this is a pretty green, like what I have on my lid. Let's see. Let's try it. Oh, that's a pretty color. You see that? Okay. So this is the NYX Professional Makeup Epic Wear Liner Stick in the color Turquoise Storm. Okay, so I like that color. It's a little dark. This is the brush that I have the Dior powder on. I'm gonna go into this Anastasia cream bronzer. I know I'm pulling out things that I only tried like one time, and I really want to see like how they work, because you don't know, like you use them one time and then you on something else. I remember liking this. This is the color Chestnut. This is their cream bronzer. I like this color. I think that it is a very nice formula. I love the fact that it does not have a fragrance, and it's a nice color. It shows up perfectly. It's very blendable, just the right amount of color payoff for somebody in my skin tone. And I like the fact that it doesn't have a oily consistency. Like, even though it's cream, it still blends in very nice. See how easy and seamless this goes in? Like, you don't hear people talking about this cream bronzer, but I really liked it. But again, like I say in probably like every one of my last couple of videos, it's so many products that come out back to back to back that you don't really get a chance to sometimes revisit products that you like. I just was like, let me try out this makeup again, and let me try out some other products that I have not revisited. I really like this. Yeah, this is a very nice formula. It reminds me very much of the e.l.f. cream bronzer because it blends in nice. It's effortless and it doesn't have that greasy look. It blends in very, very nice. So this is what the packaging looks like if I did not show it, because I don't think I did. That is the top. This is the color Chestnut. I like it. I'm gonna set this bronzer with this Haus Labs Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer. I really enjoyed this bronzer too. It was very pretty. I did not think I was going to like it. That's the packaging. I love this like orangey metallic look. It's pretty. I really didn't think I was going to like this bronzer because when I saw it in the store, it was very dark and ashy, but it really looks nice on the skin. It really does. So I'm gonna go over it first and then blend it out. This is number 12. It's the darkest bronzer that they have, but it is a very nice color. So if you're on the fence about this number 12 bronzer from Haus Labs, I say don't let the appearance in the pan fool you, because at first I wasn't gonna get it. I was like, ugh, I'm not gonna try this, but I'm glad I did. Definitely glad that I tried it. Like, I see the moisture in my face. I definitely see that all over the face. And even with me setting this powder, like, I still see it. Now, the product that we have been waiting for. This is the Tarte Blush and Highlighter Palette. And it looks like these are cream blushes. Last year when he had his blush palette, I passed this blush palette in the store so many times. I was like, I'm not gonna get that, I'm not gonna get that. And then when I decided that I wanted it, it was too late. It was sold out. I was never able to get my hands on it. So this time, when this palette came out, I jumped on it. I really wish that he would re-release the one from last year just so I can get that one. Now, I know he's not gonna do it just for me, but maybe we'll get lucky and he'll come back out with that palette this year. Just a re-release for whatever reason, I don't know. This Major Headlines Blush and Highlighter Palette Volume Number 2 retails for $58. It has 6 pans in it, and it looks like it is a cream and a powder version. Let me read what it says. Okay, it's vegan, natural finish, hydrating, pressed powder formula, cream formula, and long wearing. It says a limited edition face palette featuring 2 new cream and powder blush shades, a debut of a new highlighter duo. It's free of parabens and phthalates. It is also cruelty free. This Tarte palette features 2 cream, 2 blush, and 2 highlighter shades to create a glowing complexion. This is the Tarte for Face Blush and Highlighter Palette. It retails for $58 and it has 6 pans, and in these pans, these colors have the same name, just different formulas. This is Given Flirty, which is the soft pink. This is Given Sun Kiss, which is the golden peach, and this is Given Glossy, which is a transparent gloss and a opal pearlescent. We're going to try these colors. I don't know how they're going to come out on my skin tone, but that is why I got it, so we can see. So anyway, I'm looking at this palette and I'm going to go on with the Given Peach. If I remember correctly, he usually uses the powder first and then the cream. So that's what we're gonna do. I remember that from last year. We're gonna try this color right here. Nice color payoff. Okay. Oh, it's showing up. It's showing up nice. Okay. It's a little ashy, but it's definitely showing up. I'm gonna go in a little bit more because I do like blush, and it has a shimmer. I'm gonna do swatches afterwards of all of the colors and formulas, but I wanted to try this on my face. I was excited. Okay, so I'm dipping in for the third time, but I definitely see it, and it has a sheen to it. Like it's not a flat color. It's definitely some dimension to this blush, and it's like a pretty color. Like I can actually see it. Then I'll use the cream on top of it. It's a powdery formula. There's definitely some kickback in the pan, but it's very pigmented, so it's easy to pick up the product. That's what I'm saying. So I do like this. I do like the sheen that it has. It's not a flat color, so I do like that very, very much. It just brings some life to the cheeks. I like that. Can you guys see that? I think you can. I think you can. Now it could be a little darker. It has that kind of highlighter feel. Like it's not a flat product, and it kind of looks like it's glowing on the skin. I like that. Very nice. It definitely kind of looks like a highlighter as opposed to a blush. Okay, let me go into the cream blush, and I like it. I like the fact that it does not accentuate my pores. Like it looks very good on the skin. Okay, now I'm gonna go into this highlighter, and I'm gonna see, because I think that this was the actual highlighter. I think the powder was the actual highlighter. Yeah, you see that? Now I'm gonna try one of the other colors too, because now that I realize that that is the highlighter, I'm gonna go in with this lighter color right here. This one is giving glossy. I know some people say I put on too much highlighter, but I just like it. Do you see? Like that skin looks like kind of like it's wet. It definitely looks wet. I'm not sure about that on my nose. It didn't give it like a smooth look. It definitely gave it like a textured look, but that's all right. And I don't know if it's because of everything that is on my face, but it shouldn't be. That is pretty. Definitely some moisture. I'm gonna go over it with this brush. Let's find a lip. This is the MAC Stone Pencil. I'm just overlining my Cupid's bow. I'm gonna try one of these lipsticks from Juvia's place. This one is called Nubian Sand, so I think that's the one I'm gonna try. Can you see it? Nubian Sand. I always love Juvia's place packaging. The color is so pretty. I love the gradation on the packaging. So pretty. This is the color. Look at the gorgeousness, how they just are carving out the lipsticks now. Now I don't know if that makes for less product in the lipstick because they carving it out, but this is 0.37 grams, and this is supposed to be a velvety matte lipstick. Let's see. Love that. It's not like a full-on matte. It feels very comfortable going on my lips. It smells wonderful, like maybe chocolate. I like that. This is the color Jeff by Makeup by Mario. Okay, I really think that color is pretty, and I didn't want to go too dark with the lips. I'm gonna spray my face again, and I am going to comb my hair and let you know my thoughts. I will be back in a jiffy. I want to do the swatches on my arm before I close out this video. This is the pink color. Okay, so this is Given Flirty. That's the powder. I love a baby doll pink blush. This is like nothing. It's a light pink, like very, very light pink. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay, then we have Given Golden. Then we have Given Golden. This is the cream version of it. Then we have Given Glossy. Given Glossy, that is the powder, and this is Given Glossy, the cream, and it's definitely just a gloss, which I don't need. If you look at my face, so these are all 6 of the shades. Given Flirty, Given Golden, and Given Glossy. That is what they look like. Okay guys, I'm back with the finished look. I think everything is looking pretty beautiful. If you guys are still here at this point, please put in the comment section your thoughts on this makeup What are you thinking about it? Just whatever it is that you're thinking, whether it looks beautiful, if it's too oily, it's too glossy. We know dewy skin is in. You know, if you are an oily person, would you wear this makeup? I'm still undecided. Okay, I'm going to tell you my thoughts on each one of these products now. This is the Pat McGrath Mothership 10 palette. It has 10 shades in it. They are nice shades. Is this palette worth $129? I say heck no. I think the eyes look nice. I think the shadows blended very well together. Was it worth $129? There's nothing about it that says $129 to me, in my opinion. I think that the packaging is wonderful. The box is beautiful. Colors, this is them on the back of my hand, were nice. Not $129 worth. That's my opinion. I will definitely use this palette again. It's a few other colors that I saw and I was like, oh, I want to try that. Now, will I say I might change my mind? It's a possibility when I see how beautiful these shadows look on the eye, because they do look beautiful. And I don't have another palette that even gave me a look that's close to this, like with the smoothness and just the buttery texture of each shadow. I'm still testing it out, but so far I don't think it's worth the money. I started out with this Tarte Double Duty Beauty Primer. It's like a moisturizer and primer in one. I had already moisturized my face. I had not primed it, so I used this product. I thought that it did very well. When I was putting the makeup on my face, it was very smooth. It went on nicely. I don't have any complaints about it. Like, it didn't fill in every pore, but some of these products don't. But I think it looks nice. Like, the skin looks nice. It's very, very glowy. The makeup went on beautifully. I don't have anything bad to say about this. I'm going to continue to use this. I really did like it the first time that I used it, and I'm going to continue to use this product because I think it's a very nice primer slash moisturizer. Then I use the Patrick Ta Major Skin Cream Foundation and Finishing Powder Duo. This is my second time trying this. I have it in the color Deep 1. I really think that this Patrick Ta foundation is a beautiful foundation. It's a very natural looking foundation. It looks very, very skin-like. It's very, very glowy. It's super glowy. And I think it's too glowy for me, somebody that has oily skin. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to keep this makeup on tonight. I did a wear test in the last video. If you have not watched that video yet, you need to go and watch it and then come back and watch this one. Or finish watching this one, watch that one, then come back and watch this one again. Yeah, but I think that this is a very nice foundation for somebody that does not have the type of oil that I have in my skin. Now, will I say it's a bad product? No, it's not. It stayed on my chin today. It kept everything covered. I made sure I set it. My skin looks more than dewy. And this is not oil. This is like all the cream products that I use on my face. Just know that when you have oily skin like this, cream products are not your friend. They're not your associate. They're not your friend. Especially when you put on a foundation that is a dewy foundation. You can use cream products if you have a matte or oil controlling type of foundation. When you have a dewy foundation on top of a dewy bronzer, on top of a dewy highlighter and a dewy blush, you're gonna get this kind of dew. Now, if this is the kind of makeup that you enjoy, then this is for you. Then you can build up all of these cream products on your face and you're gonna love it. Like I said, I think this makeup looks very, very nice, but I don't know what it's gonna look like 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours from now. So it's not something that I would feel comfortable going out with and not checking my mirror every 5 minutes, because I don't know what I'm gonna look like at the end of the night. So as much as I like the way this foundation looks, this is not something that I'm gonna continue to wear. I'm not gonna continue to use it. I know me, it's not my kind of product. I really did want to give it a chance. I really do like the way it looks on the skin, but so much oil was coming through my makeup as I was putting it on. Like, with each layer of makeup that I put on, more and more oil built up, and it's just too much for me. And I also use the powder. So let me say this, the foundation is not a keeper for me, right? I hope that Patrick Ta comes out with just these finishing powders. I love the way the powder looks under my eyes, my T-zone. I'm not gonna say it's that oil controlling because it's not, but it gives the skin a nice look. It's very similar to the one that I use by Charlotte Tilbury, the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. I love this one for setting under my eyes and setting my T-zone. Like any place that I put concealer, this powder is excellent. And I love this powder just the same. It's just the foundation. Not that I don't like the foundation, it's just not compatible with my skin type. So let me say that, because it's not that I did not like the foundation, because I actually did. It gives a nice natural look. And some days you don't want to look super glam. You want to just look natural, but you don't want to look like a natural oil slick. After I use that, I use the Patrick Star One Size Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer in the color Dark 4. I think that concealer did very well under my eyes. I mixed it with this Tarte C Powerflex concealer, and I used it in the color Tan Honey, which was very light for me. But this one and this one mixed together gave me exactly what I was looking for. I didn't want a orangey look. I wanted something that gave a little brightening, and I think that these two together did that. So I was happy with this concealer. And I've seen some people say that this concealer creased under their eyes, but if you set it properly and you look under my eyes, yeah, I have a little creasing, but it's normal. Like, that's what I normally have. It didn't do anything different than what I would normally have under my eyes. So I will continue to use these concealers. I also use this Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. I use it in two colors. I use Blondie under my eyes, and I use this Cinnabun bun on my face. I like this powder. I think it's good. It's not like a real drying powder like the Laura Mercier powder. It actually has a little bit of moisture to it, but it still makes the skin look good, so I really do like this powder. I use the Anastasia of Beverly Hills cream bronzer in the color Chestnut. Now, this is a product that I purchased, I want to say like over the summer, and I liked it, but then I didn't go back to it again. And now I tried it again today, and it looks beautiful on the skin. It is a very nice formula, very similar to the e.l.f. cream bronzer. It blends in smoothly, seamlessly. The color is spot on. It gives you just enough definition, and it's not a real oily looking cream bronzer. So I really do like this, and I'm gonna continue to use this. I set this bronzer with the Haus Labs Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer. I have it in the color 12. I love this powder bronzer. I set it with this bronzer, and I love it. I think it looks beautiful on the skin. I'm gonna continue to use this. I loved her foundation, and I love this bronzer. And anybody that is a skin twin, a complexion twin of mine, you're gonna like this. I also use my Dior powder to bring some color back to my face. Once I put the foundation and concealer on, it was a little, you know, it gets a little light. You just put the powder on just to bring like a little color back. I love that Dior powder. It's like one of the best powders. Okay, I use the Patrick Tar new highlighter slash blush palette. All I can say to you is that it is very glowy. Both formulas are pretty glowy. The powder formula actually has a lot of dimension in it when I was putting it on. It had a nice amount of color payoff. I'm not gonna say like a whole lot. It's not real tacky on the skin. Nothing really came off on my finger. Like, it's just a pretty glow that it gives you. It gives you a very nice glow to the skin. So like the powder, which is down here, is definitely very much like a highlighter. And then the cream is more like the blush. Now, they're both the same color, and when you put them together, you get this kind of dewy skin look. I think the colors were very nice. Like the color payoff of the powder one, it showed up really, really nice. The cream product, it showed up, but it gave this kind of a glow to the face. And I was like, wow, is the powder the highlighter? Because it had so much dimension and so much glow. It looked like the highlighter, so I put it on as if it was my highlighter. And then I put the cream on top of it. Now, I remember seeing like a video from, I want to say last year, when he talked about how he put the powder down first and then put the cream on top, and I like it. I think it looks very nice. Again, I'm gonna try this product with my regular oil controlling matte foundation to see what it looks like, but I think the makeup looks really nice. It definitely has a glow to it, and if you like a glow, you're gonna love this palette because it has a very glossy look to it, but I like the fact that it's not super tacky on your face. Like when you touch it, you don't feel it on your finger, so it's a good formula. Like I really like it. I did use this Juvia's Place Nubian Sand lipstick. It's a nice matte lipstick, but the mattes of today are not matte because you see how my lips has a nice gloss to it. I didn't put any gloss on it. That's this lipstick. I put the lipstick on. I probably used about 3 different lip liners to try to get the lip liner to show up. I didn't want to put like a super dark lipstick on because I felt like this makeup was kind of heavy already. So I just put a nude color on and a lip liner, and I hope you guys like it. Other than that, I sprayed my face with this Morphe Continuous Mist setting spray. I didn't use any oil controlling setting sprays today. I like what the makeup looks like. It's not anything I would wear outside without testing it first because I really need to know what it's gonna look like in a couple of hours. So I have 2 other videos to film. It's now 6:31. So when I'm done, I will show you what this makeup is looking like at the end of the night, and you can make your own decision because I'm figuring after 3 hours, I will be able to know what this makeup is really doing on my face. Other than that, any products that I use that were not new, I'm gonna list them in the description box because I have a lot of products that I use and I really wanted to just highlight the ones that were new or products that I tried one time and then I'm revisiting them today. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps out the channel, and also a like if you liked it. And if you loved it, please subscribe to the channel. I have so much more content coming and I'm working really hard to get these videos out for you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please tell me what you think about this eyeshadow. And for my full review of this palette, I have another video coming. So I'll see you guys in the next one.